people trying to keep this up and say, oh yeah, believe the woman, believe Blake, she's telling the truth. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. So
Joe Rogan just entered the chat and he is team Justin Baldoni.
Joe Rogan drops the hammer on Blake and Ryan. Baldoni's $400 million revenge just got personal. This isn't just another Hollywood feud, this is war. Joe Rogan just detonated a bomb on his podcast, and Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are scrambling to pick up the pieces.
She's using it to assert control over Justin Baldoni, destroy his life. Essentially, it was destroying his family, his health, and everything else.
Baldoni? He's not backing down. He's coming for blood with a $400 million lawsuit, and the receipts he's dropping are explosive.
Blake Lively, talk about ruining your reputation, and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, they fucked up. Ryan's trying to get out of it now. He's trying to get out of the lawsuit, and they're like, you are a key part of this.
This is what you get, though.
The moment Rogan uttered those fateful words, they F up, the internet erupted. But why? Because for the first time in Hollywood history, an A-list power couple is getting exposed in real time. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds thought they could play the system. Justin Baldoni just proved them dead wrong.
Baldoni, Blake Lively thing?
Bro, Blake Lively, talk about ruining your reputation, and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, they fucked up. Ryan's trying to get out of it now. He's trying to get out of the lawsuit, and they're like, you are a key part of this.
This is what you get, though. This is what you get. You're trying to fucking ruin a guy's livelihood.
Rogan revealed that Baldoni, known as Hollywood's nice guy, had been pushed too far. This is what happens when you try to destroy someone's career, and they fight back, Rogan said, his voice dripping with intensity. He called the lawsuit a reckoning, not just for Baldoni, but for every actor who's been bullied by A-listers.
They just never thought that anybody was going to come out with the receipts.
Because no one's ever done it, because everyone just bows down.
Because everyone's scared.
Yeah.
Because
The podcast's most viral moment? When Rogan leaned in and said they thought he'd roll over. They never expected him to come out swinging with receipts.
It's just disgusting. But as more and more evidence has come out, you're seeing more people are siding with Justin Baldoni.
Baldoni's lawsuit isn't just about defamation. It's about extortion. Court filings allege Lively and Reynolds pressured studios to blacklist him. Texts, emails, and even studio exec testimonies back it up.
This is what you get. You're trying to fucking ruin a guy's livelihood by using the Me Too movement.
Because they were trying to take over the movie.
Yeah.
They were trying to take over the movie and the whole franchise. He owned the franchise.
They're fucked.
The whole
man.
thing's crazy.
They're fucked.
And he's
Rogan dropped the bombshell. They wanted control of the movie. Baldoni had the rights. They tried to take them. And when he refused, they went nuclear. But Baldoni had proof. Lots of it. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just about one lawsuit. This is about patterns.
He's like, oh,
Receipts are
remember our
crazy.
text exchange? Bah, bah,
How about she told him?
And it's absolutely absurd and it's not going to work.
Rogan didn't just talk about Baldoni's evidence. He broke it down. Lively's claim? That Baldoni harassed her by entering her trailer uninvited while she was breastfeeding. Baldoni's counter? A time-stamped text chain where she invited him in.
Remember our text exchange? Bah, bah,
How about she
bah,
told him to, to come into the dressing room while she was breastfeeding?
Rogan read it live on air. Lively, hey, can you come to my trailer? I'm pumping, but we need to go over the scene. Baldoni, you sure? I can wait. Lively, no, it's fine. Come now.
Fun
And then
ass.
part of the complaint was that he came into the dressing room while I was breastfeeding. Like, you literally have a text exchange back and forth. They just never thought that anybody was going to come out with the receipts.
Rogan's reaction? Are you kidding me? She's accusing him of harassment after she told him to come in. The internet lost it. Rogan called it. They never thought he'd fight back, but he did. And now? Blake and Ryan are trapped in a legal nightmare with no escape. But here's the twist. This case isn't just about Baldoni. It's about every underdog in Hollywood who's been crushed by the system. Rogan's backing Baldoni because he's the first to fight back and win.
They fucked up. Ryan's trying to get out of it now. He's trying to get out of the lawsuit, and they're like, you are a key part of this.
This is what you get, though. This.
Rogan didn't spare Reynolds either. Reynolds? He wasn't just the supportive husband. Court filings allege he was the enforcer, using his industry connections to pressure Baldoni's agency to drop him. A WME insider confirms Ryan made calls. Lots of them.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Reynolds A-list, Blake Lively A-list. Like, they're the queen.
Oh,
20,
okay.
it's 20.
That's like eating.
Oh,
Joe Rogan said he played a clip from Deadpool and Wolverine, where Reynolds' new character, Nice Fool, mocks Baldoni's woke feminist image.
I think even feminists will agree that you can't just believe someone because they make accusations, especially once the evidence shows that it's a bunch of fabrication and lies, and then you see the control that she took over the movie. And I just don't see how any of these reporters are coming to that conclusion other than they are just trying to meet some type of agenda.
Ryan thought this was funny, Rogan said, but legally, this is a disaster.
he owned the franchise.
They're fucked.
The whole
man.
thing's crazy.
They're fucked.
And he's suing the New York Times, and he's got a great case
He's going
there,
hard in
too.
the paint.
He
But that's
should.
what it takes.
That's what it takes.
It's like John.
Baldoni's lawsuit claims Reynolds used the movie to publicly humiliate him, and Rogan agreed. This isn't satire. This is a targeted attack.
Mr. Reynolds was a key player in the scheme, defaming Justin around Hollywood, strong-arming WME, their agency, into dropping Justin as a client, and trying to destroy Justin's career however possible.
Worse? Reynolds' legal team argued, it's just a joke. Rogan's response? Tell that to the judge. Reynolds thought he could mock Baldoni in Deadpool 3 with Nice Fool.
And Deadpool fans are done with Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool rocks. You and your wife, however, are complete garbage humans.
His legal team called it parody. Baldoni's team called it defamation with a Marvel budget. And Rogan? He laughed. Ryan thought he was untouchable. He's not.
And so the more time we got to spend with Blake Lively, the less we liked her, the more her promotional efforts for a film about domestic violence felt off. She was full of giggles and laughter and wanted to promote her liquor brand. Nothing says domestic violence like a bottle of tequila. What?
This wasn't just about harassment. It was about control. Rogan revealed shocking behind-the-scenes details. Lively fired crew members who sided with Baldoni. She blocked him from editing meetings. She even got herself a PGA producer credit.
And she was asking me specifically about this lawsuit and why is it that it seems that it's bringing together the left and the right. And I sort of said to her, well, actually, at least for me, I have been on this Me Too thing for a very long time because I recognized that it was becoming a business strategy. But I think that something fractured for people that were on the left with the Amber Heard lawsuit, and they didn't forget that. They didn't forget.
Giving her final say on the film. She didn't just want to star in the movie, Rogan said. She wanted to own it. And Reynolds? He allegedly pressured WME to drop Baldoni as a client. This was a coordinated takedown. Rogan declared.
This is what you get trying to fucking ruin a guy's livelihood by using the Me Too movement.
Because they were trying to take over the movie.
Yeah.
They were trying to take over the movie and the whole franchise. He owned the franchise.
They're
Which people forget this was a franchise. It's a couple books.
fucked.
Rogan broke down Baldoni's lawsuit like a legal expert. $150 million for lost future earnings. Studios blacklisted him after Lively's claims. $120 million for reputational damage. His name was dragged through the mud. $130 million in punitive damages to send a message. This isn't about money, Rogan said. It's about justice.
This is an amazing support that Justin is now getting from Joe Rogan on this case, and it's going to continue to get ugly as more things come out. She basically called him and said that she has moved into the role of taking control of the movie and finishing it and doing the whole movie.
Rogan predicted 3 possible outcomes. 1. Settlement. Lively/Reynolds pay up to avoid humiliation. Trial. Baldoni airs all their dirty laundry in court. Career collapse. If they lose, Hollywood could exile them. His final words? Baldoni's not backing down. And neither should we. The trial? Set for 2026. The fallout? Already here. Lively's reputation is crumbling. Reynolds' nice guy act is exposed. And Baldoni? He's not just winning in court. He's winning the court of public opinion.
But I'm grateful that she's going through this because it's making a lot of people question what, in fact, modern feminism has become.
All that money earned on the line for all the cases filed against for stealing another man's movie.
One last thing. Rogan warned, this is just the beginning. And he's right. Because in Hollywood, the truth always wins. So here's the real question. How far will Blake and Ryan go to silence him? Because Baldoni's not stopping, and neither is Rogan. This case isn't just about Baldoni. It's about every actor who's been bullied by A-listers. If he wins, the whole system changes. Stay tuned. This war is far from over.